Welcome back after a 2-week hiatus. Roundtable family and fans to the Sports Roundtable Trio Edition. I'm your host, Rowdy, as always, joined by my co-host, Little Bro Coop and Big Boy. How are we doing, boys?
El Presidente is here. El Presidente is here.
We are back. It was a long 2 weeks, man. It was a long 2 weeks, but I'm glad to be back. It's fun.
That's what happens when Coop just decides to have shit every Thursday night. We just can't record.
It was you too.
It's
we
you,
coming to your
graduating, Mr. Fake Texas fan.
Yeah. Going up to the freaking.
Now listen to this. This is how bad. Guys, listen. This is how bad OU is. Okay, it's at OU's graduation. I'm there supporting my brother, being a good brother. At Cade's graduation, there's people walking across the stage, throwing down the horns down. It's your graduation at the University of Oklahoma. The University of Texas lives that much rent-free in your head that when you graduate, you walk across the stage and throw the horns down? Come on, give me a break.
Exactly.
I mean, just talk about rent-free in their heads. I mean,
the
little number one, what's up, brother? But like, no, like, throwing freaking the horns down. I was like, what is this? But yeah, it was crazy.
Does OU have a hand sign? No.
It's the number one,
Yeah, it's like there's only one Oklahoma is what they say.
Yeah, there is. Thank God. The rest of the damn country feels the same way.
Well, there's obviously been quite a bit of action over the last couple of weeks. Obviously, no football still being played yet, but NFL schedule came out. Some other NFL news we'll talk about. Big golf news in the world, of course, with Scotty Scheffler, and no, it's not him winning
locked up, baby.
This time. It's him getting arrested when trying to win a tournament. But we'll talk about that. NBA playoffs in full motion. Western Conference and Eastern Conference finals are on. Dallas Mavericks took the 1-0 series lead last night in the Western Conference finals. NHL, same thing. Playoffs hot. The Dallas Stars in the Western Conference finals too. I mean, the Cowboys are just the fifth best team in all of Dallas right now. You could probably go
fourth.
You could probably go Stars. I mean, Rangers, Mavs.
Well, Rangers won it.
I mean, they do have a WNBA team.
That nobody cares about.
They do have a soccer team. I mean,
those don't count.
Who
makes the most money out of all those?
The Cowboys. But listen, let me tell y'all this. I saw this and I screenshotted it to say it on the pod in front of Big Boy. Dallas sports teams in the year that their last trip to the league or conference finals was.
Man, not even the Super Bowl.
Just their conference finals.
Conference champion.
The Mavericks, 2024. The Stars, 2024. The Rangers, 2023 with the World Series win. The Dallas Cowboys, me or Cade, were not alive yet. Big Boy, it was your prime. 1995, the Dallas Cowboys. Isn't that a crazy stat?
I mean, we talked about when the Rangers won the World Series, how sick Jerry Jones felt. That clip did some numbers. How sick is he going to feel if the Mavs and the Stars not only win the Western Conference Finals, but go and win?
Wasn't they win it all? They had
both of them.
Boys, I've told you, he don't care.
He's making money.
Because he got that yacht. I'm worth $10 billion. He don't care. He doesn't care anymore. It's all about money.
He's making money, and he'll continue to make money. So,
and we got Zeke back, so we're going to the Super Bowl.
Back. OTAs are here already. We'll talk about that. What's going down? Marvin Harrison finally signed his NFL contract, not the Fanatics contract yet, but finally signed his NFL contract.
More trouble from Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
What trouble? What's trouble? Because you can't buy his jersey.
Yes, bro. Like, why does it have to be so difficult? Like, just sign.
It's actually very smart. Well, it's actually very smart.
Fanatics is suing him now.
Okay.
Because he did sign a deal with him his last year in college for $1 million.
I don't know, man. I don't get it. He just tries to be different. So we'll see how he works.
His dad's been through it, and he's telling him
Hoop's
how to
never
make the
liked
most
him.
money.
Hoop's
Yeah,
never
he
liked
thinks
him.
these guys
I
got to
freaking
be
can't
broke.
stand him.
Coop,
I can't
Coop
stand
like
him.
the cop. Coop and Marvin Harrison is like the cop who arrested Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah,
That's
just stay in
he
line.
dragged
No,
me to
I'm
the
not that
ground,
bad.
drove me on his car for 15 yards, tore my pants up. Oh, video
not
comes
that
out
bad.
today. Oh God.
Literally nothing.
And it came out later today. They started digging up the cop's history. He wrote like 130 citations in like the span of 2 hours in one day.
Damn.
Like
That's just a bad
insane.
day, man.
Like
That's just
he's
a bad day.
done. He's like, you can get away with that. No one's gonna make that public news. But after the Scotty Scheffler video comes out, oh man.
He was trying to get paid, man.
Not only did Scotty stop, the dude still banged his car and threw him out the freaking
And
car.
how do you not know? He said he didn't know who it was. How do you not know who the best golfer?
Not everybody knows golfers. Let's not get that wrong.
there.
That don't mean nothing. He can work a WNBA game and not know any of them.
I'm okay, but it's still different. A little
Number one
different.
player in the world.
Not if
Number one player in the
he's
world.
not Tiger Woods. It's not like he's that visible.
I don't know.
People
like-
who don't watch golf don't know who he is.
And the thing is like there was
He knew
people
who he
in front
was,
of
though.
him. There was people in front of him that did the same thing. Like that's
PGA
like
Mark
getting
car.
like pulled over, like in a cop, like from a cop, like
Listen,
going like
it made him-
speeding.
it
There's
made
like,
him-
there's a
it made
freaking
him not win
Corvette
the
right here too, huh?
The cop had the field to win the tournament. Just anyone besides Scotty Scheffler.
Because Scotty would have won. Listen, especially on the if he would have wiped out the day two, if he would have shot like just normal
It was the day 3 whenever
or
he-
day 3, yeah. If he would have shot just like normal on day 3, he would have freaking destroyed that tournament.
Yeah, it's all right. He's playing again this weekend in Fort Worth or Dallas. But
Oh, well, then he's probably going to win it because, I mean, it's probably his home course.
He was all
he was like plus 200. And after round 1 today, the leader's at like 5 under. He's plus 2. He's 2 over.
Oh,
he's 2 over.
Yeah, he's
I
2
thought you
over.
meant the spread. I was like,
I was
$2.
like, plus 2.
Yeah.
He's 2 after round 1.
That's a good story though. He was warming up in his gel cell and everything. Freaking crazy.
Yep.
Would have been the jumpsuit too. It was wild.
Yeah, the mugshot came out quick.
Yeah.
He also made it to the course very fast as well. Apparently was it the mayor? I think it was the mayor who was apparently that was the rumor. I don't know, which it may have just been the rumor, but it was like the mayor was the one who like went and picked him up and drove him to the course.
You know how much money that tournament probably brings them?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's Louisville, and so it's a big city, but still, man.
No, Louisville has its parts for sure. Well, and then as we were on, of course, NCAA has always got something going on. Obviously, the football game coming July 16th if you buy it early, and July 19th for us normal folks over
Looks
here.
good, man. It looks good.
It
I can't wait. It's going to be a different game than Madden, and that's what we wanted.
We may have to stream some games. Coop getting his ass kicked. Big boy getting his ass kicked.
Yep.
And then,
I told you, hey, you can go back to that because you're talking. Y'all are about to see what Lawrence Phillips
oh God.
could do because I'm running the option with Tommy Frazier, and y'all are going to be dust. Y'all are going to know. You're going to be like, what's going on? How is this possible?
Big boy has to buy his first console in a long time.
Man, I don't know. I look at the prices. I don't know if I am. I don't know if I can
You can
drop
come over to my house,
$600.
big boy. I got it pre-ordered, buddy. I got it pre-ordered. I'm ready.
You already pre-ordered it?
Hell yeah, I pre-ordered it. They
Pre-ordered?
came out.
What'd you pre-order? Which one?
Just the normal one, the one with all 3 of them.
July 19th?
Yeah.
So
Why didn't you get the Suburb package, dude?
Because the other one, the MVP one, it comes with Madden. I don't want Madden.
there's 3.
Okay. Also, the standard one's $70, so I'll take the $70.
Yeah, the second one was like 100.
Yeah,
How much is the All Pro one?
a lot because it's
It was
like
150, wasn't it?
yeah, because
How
it
much you
comes with
said?
it comes with Madden though too.
So
But-
why didn't you get it?
The only
I
point of
don't,
getting
no
the
one,
second
bro.
one,
I'm telling you, when this game comes out, Madden will fall off. There will be no more Madden.
We
Like,
used to play
break-
Madden
it's
too.
about-
Bro,
it's
I'm
about to
telling you,
break
people-
video game record sales 100%.
listen, no, if this, because people complain about Madden's gameplay, if if this gameplay is like different and like actually how like the NCAA was, it's bro, and no one's gonna want to play Madden because it's just different gameplays.
Are they both EA Sports though?
No, I think they're made from two different people. I think.
But
I just remember EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah. But I think there's different people that make them though.
Oh.
So yeah, that's
I'm not sure.
coming out. Should be good. Got to buy a new console too.
Yeah, new gen consoles only, boys.
Yeah, which I think the Xbox we need to buy is only $300.
Who's we? I have it already.
Me and Big Boy.
Okay.
I'm not buying Xbox. If I buy anything, it's PlayStation. There's no way I would waste my time with an Xbox.
Well,
I'm gonna buy the game and see if my Xbox 2 still works.
well,
Or my PlayStation 2, Xbox 2.
well,
Get that PS2 going.
the second one is obviously the early 3-day early access, but they're doing like how Madden is, where you have the ultimate team. So you can do an NCAA ultimate team of current and past players.
That's gonna be so sick.
Like,
I mean, think of that. That's so cool.
You get like rewards and shit from buying that early to go towards your ultimate team. But other
That
than
game's gonna be so lit.
playing Dynasty, and then I'm gonna be playing My Player, because with My Player, they said you control every single day of his life. Like any decision he makes, any transfer he wants to do. You already know NIL is gonna be in there. Anything.
I mean,
Get some girl pregnant
like,
after going out of the bar.
They've only had over a decade to make a game, so there should be a lot.
Yeah, it's
Well, and so much has changed just in the last 2 years. You know, it's
July 19th is a Friday.
Listen, it skipped over when the last game was out. It was only the 2 people in the championship. It completely skipped over the 14 playoff.
Yeah.
Like, because now this new one's gonna be like what it's gonna be like this year. So it's like it completely just missed the decade of the 14 playoff. It's just crazy.
Yep. Well, and then as we're live, they come out that the NCAA and the 5 power conferences, so just the 5 power conferences. So sorry, Sun Belt and American AAC and all those schools and the players, but the 5 power conferences have agreed to allow schools to directly pay the players. They don't have to, there's still going to be the collectives, I'm pretty sure, but that's not the only way now. They can actually pay them directly. They're prepared to move forward with a multi-billion-dollar agreement whenever it came to all these lawsuits. Said they've agreed to a revenue sharing plan allowing each school to share up to roughly $20 million per year with its athletes throughout all sports. So you already know about 15 million of that 20 is going to football at every single school.
Or it's the other way around. The collective just worries about football, and the other 20, we worry about the rest of the sports.
Maybe. But
if you have a strong collective, like.
Yeah, if you have a strong collective, yeah. 100%. But I bet some collectives, I guarantee, don't make 20 million. There's no way OU's collective makes 20 million. No,
you're crazy.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't. Maybe.
I don't know, man. I think if they really need it, they're getting it. Like most, that's the thing. There's just going to be 40, 50 schools that are the top, and everyone else is just going to be nothing. It's
always going to be like that. No matter what.
The way we knew college sports will never be the same again. I don't think they can put the toothpaste back.
Will likely begin sharing revenue in the fall of 2025. So.
I mean, right there, next year.
Yeah.
What else? It's never gonna be the same. They let it out too fast, too quick, and
they put no guardrails on it. They had no idea what they were doing. The NCAA just said, "Fine, do whatever."
Yeah, no guardrails at all. I mean, you can't go back.
Players usually have a window of more than 30 days to raise objections or opt out of the settlement. If they opt out, players give up any money they would receive from the NCAA. So players can, if you're on a team, you can opt in to receive a certain amount of this 20 million.
Oh, so it's like prorated. So that 20 million is through all athletes, and you're just going to get like a stipend check.
However they want to split it up. obviously not everyone's going to get the same amount, but so say,
Why would you opt out? Like, what would be the benefit of opting out?
so it's pretty much said he also thinks it's unlikely that many athletes will pass up on the potential settlement money. Some athletes could be getting tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars in the settlement. They'd have to choose to see if they could do better on their own.
Oh, so it's one or another? You can't get collective and this? See, that's the thing. It's all coming out. You got to figure that stuff out.
It may
That doesn't make.
It may just be like you can get collective in that, but maybe like you can't go out on your own, like outside of collective. Like outside of collective in school, like you can't.
Wow, it looks like we know the rules just as well as the NCAA.
Yeah, but say we have no fucking clue.
It looks like we know just as much as they do because they don't have a clue either. I bet.
But we were going to bring up the guy from Florida. That's he's at Bama now. Or at Georgia. That's suing Florida like $13.85 million is what he's suing for. Now I don't think there's any way that.
Yeah, because that's what his contract or his.
I don't believe that
contract's supposed to be, but
I don't think
they say that they have. Obviously, not on the school like the collective, but when it comes to Billy Napier himself, like texted him, like personal, like they have text messages of saying.
But a
like,
text is a text. That's not a contract.
Yeah, but if you tell a kid because he signed with Florida and like went to Florida, but then
left and went to Arizona.
Yeah, because he didn't get any money, but they told him like you sign right now, you get $1 million to start.
I thought it was 500. 500,000.
Oh, I saw it was $1 million. That if you sign right now with us on signing day, because obviously you signing is going to help us get more players too.
Yeah,
5-star quarterback. You get $1 million right now up front, and then the collective will get you the rest of your 13 whatever million it was. Stanley, I learned this in my legal studies class last year that counts as a contract agreement right there. They both agreed to it. It doesn't have to be written out on paper or anything. That's a verbal agreement between two sides right there. And he doesn't get paid, then that's broken up what they agreed on. So
I don't know.
You get something out of it. There's no way they're not going to do something about it. He's going to get something from it.
See, and the thing too, like this is another thing I thought the coach couldn't really talk about it back then. I think that part of the new thing is they can, like the school can be a part of it, but I thought that was part of it, that the collective had to do the NIL stuff and the coach couldn't, like the coach wasn't going to say, hey, I thought they were like, okay, nice to meet you, Mr. Recruit. Yeah, we want you. I leave. A guy from the collective comes in and says, "Hey."
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. But
it's all. I don't know, man. It's college sports are never going to be and I think it was for me. It was like, okay, I'm Ricky Williams and I sold 200,000 jerseys and never saw a dime. Like I get that. I'm Reggie Bush, and
that's what NIL was supposed to be.
Yeah, name, image, likeness. It's not like, yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be was for that.
Yeah. It's
or to be like in the game, so stuff like that, like making money from being in the game or anything that has your name on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not like just, hey, let me give you freaking $13 million to come over here.
But they didn't put the parameters on it, so it's kind of too late for that. God, no. Until they create like the whatever the going to take over the NCAA, and I think this is how the NCAA is trying to stay relevant and stay around, is doing this profit sharing type deal. But it's interesting, man. There's all that amateurism, like we can just forget like that, man. That doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Because like even let's say 13.5, I don't believe it, but like Caleb Williams, like how much did he really make last year? He had every other commercial, every commercial break, there was either that Wendy's commercial or a Dr. Pepper commercial. Seriously, every single commercial break.
Yeah.
It was one of those two if you were watching college football. So, I mean, you can't tell me that he didn't get super paid. Like, if they said he made a total of $13.5 million, I might believe it. But a kid who never took a snap in college, that's the part. Like,
and there's like the kid has a screenshot of that message, Kate, or what?
Yeah, supposedly has a lot of text messages
from, and it's the coach texting him it. So not only is it obviously, like we said, the collective, but the actual coach himself, because you're not supposed to talk directly to the players about that. I think that's a big part of it too, because I think part of the suit's not like just a collective. I think it's towards the coach too.
Yeah, it's towards the coach, and there's a big booster that owns like a lot of car lots, and he's like the car lots, and he's like the head of the collective, from what I understood.
Yeah. Pretty insane stuff. I mean, like I said,
man,
it's always changing. It's going to change again by the time the season starts.
And Florida has one of the toughest schedules there ever has been. Their schedule is tough.
I mean, their schedule by far the hardest schedule.
Yeah. So there's a good chance he's going to be going anyways.
That schedule is tough. That's funny. I saw a video about it today. Like
how tough it is.
Yeah. It was like, I can't even remember. It was like over like 5 or 6 teams that won over 8 games last year.
I think 9 of them are in the top 25.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. So it's ridiculous. But yeah. Speaking of tough schedules, the scheduling for the NFL is out. What do y'all think about that?
Bring it.
I'll tell you all the top 5 hardest ones. You got obviously the hardest one, the Browns. Strength of schedule, by the way, at 0.547. Then got the Ravens 0.536. The Steelers behind them at 0.533. The Packers, Jordan Love, I love them, but 0.526. And then the Texans at 0.526 as well. And then the 3 worst are the 3 worst teams. We'll get to it. Let me finish. We'll get to the Texans in a second. We'll get to it. I know. They go to the 3 worst teams. Number 3, the Bears, Caleb Williams.
The 3 easiest schedules, you mean?
Yes, 3 easiest schedules. Sorry, 3 easiest schedules. Go to the Bears at 0.463, Caleb Williams, rookie year, cakewalk. Number 2, the Falcons, expect them to do good this year, 0.460. And then number 1, I don't even know, the Saints, 0.453.
Because the NFC South sucks.
Yes, that is true.
For you.
That is true. My only problem is with the top 5. Where are the Kansas City Chiefs at?
Okay. Well, 3 of them are in the same division. So
right. Okay,
Ravens,
but even that, the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs ranked 19th in strength of schedule. They're back-to-back champions. Let's have them play some better people out of conference. Like
out of division.
I mean, their division isn't. I mean, we'll see what it ends up being.
But it's tough because you play people in your division twice. So I mean, that's half your schedule. And when
that's fine. That's fine.
Sucks. There's only so many other.
Their strength of schedule is at a 0.50.
Well, have you looked at who they play outside of their conference?
They play the Bengals. They play the Ravens within the first 2 or 3 weeks of the season.
I'm just telling you, they're number 19th on strength and schedule.
Yeah.
So
I think it's
just throwing it out there.
Their division.
Back-to-back champions.
Well, let's talk about your Texans. You worried?
My Texans. No, I'm not. You know why? Because CJ Stroud is him. Okay. They got the weapons. He has the weapons. It's all there. Everyone's healthy. He did it when people got hurt last year, and he still went.
Well, they're healthy. The year hasn't started.
I know.
Their offensive line was probably healthy last year.
No, they're but if everyone stays healthy, for sure, I'm not worried one bit. No. And I wish Kobe was here.
That's
to back me up
every
with it.
team that you can talk to staying healthy. It's
No,
the
because
NFL.
No,
It
because
ain't freaking Cracker Jack league.
CJ Stroud is the second best quarterback in the AFC. So, yeah,
Really?
with the most potential. Yes, potential wise, CJ Stroud is
Potential get you fired.
No. Let's go on to that though. I got two.
But I think that's so stupid. Who has potential? If either you are or you aren't, dog. This ain't freaking.
No.
This isn't Pop Warner.
No. What's like? It's off of like what you've done already to like continue that in the future. If that makes sense.
Okay, so who's number one? Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes is number one. Yes.
So Joe Burrow?
Nope. No. CJ Stroud.
Yeah, he's trash.
At number 2. Joe Burrow at number 3. Lamar at number 4. And then Josh Allen. Josh Allen would be great, but it feels like Josh Allen has the same amount of turnovers.
But that's not potential. That's basically you just listed off your favorite quarterbacks in the AFC.
No.
That's not what potential is.
Yes, it is.
Potential is like you look at him now and what he could be in 5 years. Patrick Mahomes is already doing it.
Oh, yeah, but you still see Patrick Mahomes is still going to be doing that in 5 years. So is CJ Stroud, so is Lamar, so is Josh Allen, so is Joe Burrow.
Like I don't know about Lamar and Josh, but
that's just what I'm saying. On to the NFC. I don't know, man. Do I put Dak in there? Is Dak top 5 in the NFC, big boy?
As far as a quarterback right now, yes.
And then what about in 5 years from now?
I don't know. I might be dead in 5 years. I'm not worried about 5 years. I mean, there might be 12 different coaches, and all those teams you're saying.
The Cowboys will already be through another new coach by then.
Yeah.
The Dak K. I just want to throw shade at Dak.
I know you do. It's what you do.
I was just throwing shade at Dak. No, I have Dak up there.
Real quick. I saw this tweet came up across my thing about the Florida dude. So on December 6th, was the day after the so it was supposed to be 2 payments of $500,000. So December 6th, the day after the $500,000 bonus was due, the Gator Collective terminated the contract in a letter that they sent to the quarterback. On National Signing Day, December 21st, the quarterback had still not received a payment. And so
there is a contract out there.
They had it was a 4-year 13 points. Where'd the number go? 4-year 13.85 million.
85, yeah. But that was said on the contract.
Yeah. And along with the bonus that he was supposed to get. It said these actions accumulated with Coach Napier himself vouching that UF alumni were good on their promise that Jaden will receive $1 million if he signed with Florida on signing day. After being released, he then landed at Arizona State. Now he's at Georgia.
If there was a contract and they just didn't pay him, then that's crazy. But see, I'd heard there was a lot of text, like you said, the text messages.
Yeah. So
but if there's a signed contract, unless they have an out clause.
Yeah. So it says the quarterback was only paid $150,000 of his $13.85 million deal, which was immediately used to pay back Miami booster John Ruiz. The Live Wallet CEO allegedly agreed on a $9.5 million deal with the quarterback when he committed to the Hurricanes.
And how old is this kid, by the way? 18 to 21? How old is this kid?
Well, he was a freshman last year, right?
Yeah.
So he's a sophomore now.
So what, 19 years old? Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. 19 years old, about to go into a lawsuit for $13 million. Like
14 almost. But the thing is if that was really what he thought hey, I don't think Manning, would leave for much, but if somebody offered him $14 million, his dad might say you're going. So that's ridiculous money. That's if you play it right, you never have to work again, even if college don't work out.
Yeah,
Like
4 years, it's pretty much 14 million.
I mean, after taxes, you're seeing probably 8 of that in Florida.
Plus $1 million just to sign right there on the spot before you even step on campus.
I don't know. It depends how that contract is worded. And what happened is maybe they did think this is it, and they were just like, "We can't do this, dude. What are you doing?"
I remember back in December, whenever they came out, how they terminated the contract and the Florida collective fell apart and went
Oh,
away
really?
out of nowhere. Yeah.
Well, Florida is. If that happened, they're not. Well, hey, good luck to the kid, man. Really, if some old people tried to screw him over, and I hope he wins every dime.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy though.
It's crazy.
It is.
I'd love to know how much Caleb really made last year. I would. It's like I said, he was on every commercial break. One of those commercials were on.
Yeah.
What's Quinn making?
Lord knows what. He got paid a bag for freaking NCAA football, that's for sure. On the
Being on him, Hunter, and Edwards.
Main cover guy filmed all the commercials for it and convinced them to do it in the Cotton Bowl Stadium instead of the Rose Bowl Stadium.
Here we go. You got to listen to that. You believe that BS.
And then was the first one to post that video he posted on Twitter of him playing the game.
He was actually playing it?
Yeah.
So he already has a copy.
Yeah, it's already. I just saw on Twitter that there's a thing in Orlando that's going on this weekend of certain people get to play it.
You know, everybody's at Quinn's house. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Let me check it out.
Let's find it out. Come on.
Quinn's too busy in New York right now. Right, Coop?
He needs to lock in.
He's does.
Listen. No. Real talk. Them girls, awesome. I'm so happy for you, Quinn. You got a beautiful girlfriend. Okay. You need to lock in, brother. It's year 3. It's year 3 going to the SEC. Message from the Sports Roundtable to you. You
it's
need
all
to
on
lock
him,
the
man.
hell in, bud. Let's it's less than 100 days now, guys, which is can't wait.
I know I've seen Cook. All he's been doing is working out with that coach there in Dallas, man.
Hooks.
Good.
Yeah, with Hooks.
Good. Yeah, no, Quinn, every freaking picture I see, it's freaking him and his girlfriend. I'm like, bro, go to freaking practice.
Hey, he has to use those private jet miles. You know, he ain't got time.
Yeah,
Quinn, man. It's year 3. You got to lock in.
That's a quick PJ from Austin to Norman right there.
Yes.
About 40 minutes, probably.
Stupid.
Quick
Well,
trip.
he's in Dallas anyways.
Yeah,
Right now.
he may be. I mean, I know a lot of
They say they come back on the
I know they come back for
soon.
for summer workouts, but I'm sure some dudes stay around.
Yeah, they said most of them are coming back because a lot of them do
Well, I'm sure
summer classes, so they have an easy fall.
He needs to lock in. His Instagram's getting too little.
He's gonna be locked in.
He better be. Year 3. Year 3. This is it. I mean, this is it for him. This is it.
Yeah. This is it for, like I've said, man, either we go as Quinn goes this year, because I got a feeling our defense is going to be struggling.
Pretty sure you said that last year, too.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure you said that last year.
Yeah, and they did. They just got lucky. They didn't get lucky, but they had 2 guys that could stop the run up front. They ain't got them this year, and they're going to the SEC.
Yeah.
Because their defensive backfield is scary.
But that's always been Texas, though. We've always.
No, actually, we used to be DBU.
No, they've never been DBU.
Yeah, they were.
Not.
What are you talking about?
Listen. Since I've been alive, they have not been DBU.
Were you alive in 05? Were you alive in 08?
Okay, no. Since relevant times, they have not.
What relevant to you is what?
No, since Okay, 05, that's 10 years. That's 20 years ago.
Okay.
Like, no, your DBU is
2010, they were good. They got a lot of guys that are defensive backs playing, starting in the league.
No, listen, and I'm a look, listen. Just having a good group of guys, it has to be like year after year after year.
Next thing. I'm not getting into it with this freaking knucklehead.
I'm just saying they had for the past. Okay, answer this.
I mean, look back at 2018, 2019. Every single one of those starting DBs is in the league now.
Okay, but they all got freaking toasted though. So I don't care. Listen.
Bro, it's
in the past couple of years, what would you say our weakness was on our defense?
What are you writing down over there?
Huh?
What are you writing down over there?
I got all my notes, bro. Listen, the past couple of years, what has been our weakness in our defense?
Coach.
Bro,
they've had
it's talent, really, and they haven't had as much talent. But I mean,
the backs coach. That's what.
But you're going to act like they got some spectacular defense.
19.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
talent, but
I'm used to them not having.
So no, it got to the point where all they did was recruit dudes for their stars and their hype instead of recruiting dudes who fit in the actual schemes and guys that the coaches could teach their ways. And that's where it misaligned. It's just like in the NFL and how certain rookie quarterbacks go and thrive. It's because we talked about it during draft week, like the quarterback coach and the OC is the one who should be able to pick what quarterback they want. They're the ones who run the system. And who cares about the hype of somebody? Like, you got to be able to fit in their scheme and be able to be coached by them and be able, that's how that works. You can recruit a 5-star all day. And if he runs a certain type of defense and your coach runs a certain type of defense that's on the complete other spectrum, that's going to make him a 0-star. He's never done that. It's just not what he does. And I think, that's the
I don't know. UT's still DBU, brother. I don't.
I completely disagree because after the bowl game, after the playoff game I watched, is the worst DB class in that playoff game. So, or in the playoffs for sure, by far. They got absolutely destroyed.
That's
and in the spring game, let's make Arch Manning look so good that get everyone buzzing. Let's make him look so much better.
The last 5 years,
it's a spring game.
I know, bro, but I'm just saying.
It's a spring. It's a practice.
I'm just using it as an example. I'm just using it as an example. Same thing in the freaking bowl game. It's a bowl game. It's the playoffs. It's the playoffs, and they still nothing
against the number 8 overall pick in the draft against a wide receiver that was picked top.
That's 10. Fine, but you can't call yourself DBU. Like
you don't call yourself DBU based off 1 year.
Exactly.
Exactly what? You're making no fucking point,
bro. They've never been consistent in the backfield.
Okay, so let's move to the next thing.
They've never been consistent.
You're right. Let's move to the next thing.
Never been consistent.
What's next? Yeah, never been. Yeah.
What else is
and
on
the most
you're 20 years on Earth. That's what matters.
In the most recent years, they have not been
consistent. Okay, cool. That's enough, dog.
I'm just saying, man. That's been the Achilles heel of the defense.
What's next? Whatever your name is, dork up there on the left-hand corner.
That's it for me, man. That's it for me.
You don't have anything else on your notes?
No, I got quarterback ceilings and strength of schedule, man. That's all I had. That's what I got.
Conference baseball tournaments going on.
SEC is good.
SEC is dirty. Every single highly ranked team got upset the first round. And so they started eliminating each other. Today, A&M, 0-2 in the SEC tournament.
So they're out?
The SEC tournament, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Who'd they lose to?
They lost to Tennessee today, number 1 seed in the tournament. But it was crazy to think A&M was ranked number 1 for most of the season, and then they get into the SEC tournament and they're ranked number 4.
Yeah, how did that work?
That's how good the SEC is. They finished fourth in their conference. And they're still number 5 in the nation,
Yes.
and they're number 4 in their conference.
Yeah.
But that is also what A&M's always known for. Like Oklahoma State, they get to the postseason and they start shitting the bed. Like, don't be shocked if A&M, if they lose a regional, that's bad. But if they go and like lose, don't be shocked they lose like their super or something. It's just how it is. And
It'll be at A&M. They'll host a regional, won't they?
they'll host the regional, and if they
And the super.
they win that, they'll host the super. Yeah, for 100%. Top 8 national teams, which it's stupid how they do it. They announce the locations on Sunday of where the top 16 host seeds are, and then on Monday is the selection show.
I got you.
So there's like I think it's dumb, because why would you like, no one cares. The average fan's gonna watch to see who's hosting. They don't care about what 2 or 3 seeds go into that host site. I just think that's weird and stupid. But whatever.
I guess the home team can get their travel, and like if you're going as a fan or something.
No, but as that, like the regional stuff, like for here, because OU is going to host a regional, and if they win tomorrow, they're going to host a super regional. If they win their regional, and like, I mean, that's already in work. Like, they don't need that extra day to do anything.
Is Texas what regional will they go to? Do they have a
one? Well, I don't know now that
they're pitching. They're gonna freak. Bro.
That they're supposed to be the 2 seed in a.
Because I'd heard they might go to A&M.
I think that now that they suck, they're going to go to either A&M or Arkansas, probably.
I hope they don't go to A&M.
Before that, it was like
it's going to be bad.
Going into this week, they're supposed to be the 2 seed at like the number 10, at like the number overall 10 seed, which was like East Carolina or something. And for the Supers, because it was a big deal on Twitter, because the 10 seeds regional and the 7 seed regional match up for the Super. And the 7 seed was OU that would be hosting a regional. So if OU was to win their regional, Texas was to win their regional as the 2 seed, they would both play each other in the Supers in Norman in the Super Regional. But now, since they went 0-2, got their ass kicked, they may end up like a 3 seed somewhere.
So bad.
And they were up in both games.
Yeah. But that's the thing, is like they have the Globe Life curse. Like the last 3 years, I don't know if they've
any MLB park, bro.
Yeah.
They don't do good in any MLB park. Any MLB park is
they're winless in the Big 12
kryptonite.
tournament. They're winless in the Big 12 tournament the last 3 years in a row.
Bro,
Not winning.
they do so bad in MLB parks. It's horrible.
The Big 12 tournament, by the way, I don't know if like pay attention to like how the bracket is worked for the Big 12 baseball tournament, and it's absolutely idiotic for 2 reasons. So number one is they split the bracket up into a top side and a bottom side. If you're in the top side, you can't play anyone in the bottom side unless you both make it to the championship. So, and then there's a loser's bracket. You have to lose 2 games to get out. So even if you're in the top side and lose, you still stay up here in this loser's bracket. If you're on the bottom side, you stay down here. Like you don't intertwine with anybody. So like you have to, like OU, they beat TCU yesterday, and so then TCU won again today. So like they play each other tomorrow. Like you have to get through the same teams again. It's stupid for that reason. Second reason is too, say that which I think, who's winning right now? Oh, Tech. Tech is beating Cincinnati right now. So Tech will go to the semis tomorrow for the lower bracket, the side that Texas was in. OU won today, so they're in the semis for the upper bracket, having lost 2-0. Since you're in the semis now, if you lose, you're done. Even if you're 2-0, you're done. The double elimination goes away when you get to the semifinals.
Really?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
How does that work?
Can lose a game prior, but if you go 2-0, you get harmed by one. Not only you have to play, you don't get the off day anymore. And if you mess up in the semis, it's not like you drop down to the losers bracket real quick. You're done. Absolutely stupid.
Damn, that's weird. I didn't know that.
Tournament where the real people play. It's one big bracket, like your freaking 12U, 15U weekend tournament, double elimination, and you just fall where you fall.
And Texas better freaking do something before next year, man. They will get their ass beat next year.
And then softball this weekend's all the super regionals around town.
And right, you know
Texas
who
versus
too?
A&M
Our
in
two
super
girls. Our two
regionals.
girls are gonna go at it.
Yeah,
The
it's
two
gonna be
girls we
good.
had on back to
One
back
versus-
weeks. They're gonna
1
go at it.
versus 16 next weekend is World Series starts next Friday, I think. Next Friday it starts for the girls. And the regionals, out of the 16 seeds, only 2 of the top 16 seeds did not make it out of their regional that they hosted. That's how that's how lopsided softball is.
Yeah.
Like if you're outside your top 16, no, you're not. Like the only 2 seeds that won that weren't ranked was Baylor won at Louisiana's regional, and they were like a 13 seed, so it was still close. And then someone won at the Arkansas. I can't remember who won at the Arkansas, but so that softball is lopsided when it comes to that, unlike baseball where anybody can go and win a damn regional. There's some good 2 seeds in regionals this year, so be interesting. Definitely hot and interesting. We'll see what happens when it comes to those sports, and obviously hopefully next week at this time we'll know more about what's going on in the NCAA with that new ruling, because that will change a lot of things. You know, now they got to figure out strategies how they want to spend this 20 million or how it even works. So keep 19 million for football and spread $1 million out across every other sport.
They're gonna have to eat basketball. They say those guys, the big transfers for basketball, that's $1 million.
Yeah.
They're saying it's 700 to $1 million for one of
Yeah.
those guys transferring.
I bet. See it. Well, I think by next week pod, the conference, we may have the finals locked in. Probably close to finals for NBA.
The basketball. Yeah.
Or both. They could be locked. Technically, they could be locked in, but I don't think if they were to go like game 6 or game 7, it would be locked in yet. But we'll see.
What's our WNBA report this week?
The Indiana Fever are 0-5 to start the year.
Mm.
Yeah,
Hey, Will Clark.
pretty much every single team that had like a top 3 pick, they got all the stars, sucks ass.
What is Reese doing?
She's been playing all right. Their team sucks. She starts though.
Yeah.
Unlike which I don't know if the South Carolina girl that went before, they went to the same team.
Oh, okay.
First she wasn't starting. I don't know if she starts now, but I do know only 13 out of, I think it was 32 or 33 girls that were drafted made the rosters.
Dang.
13.
What?
Yep.
So they're not guaranteed.
Oh no.
They also do a really quick turnaround. I was really surprised how fast that
13 out of
turnaround
33 girls make the rosters. There's not enough teams. Not enough. They don't do 15
Wow.
like the NBA. I think they only do 12. So they have training camp and preseason for most teams. Get 3 to 5 girls drafted, I think, and 13 out of.
I'm so
33.
surprised. I'm so worried on how much you know about the WNBA.
I mean, it's all over Twitter now because Caitlin Clark. Any news
For right now.
Yeah.
For right
Yeah.
now.
Well, I think they're going to keep because they announced 2 expansion teams for next year. So they got
What cities?
Today they announced Toronto. They're going to Toronto, and then the other one was
The female Raptors. What's a female Raptor? Because you know how they always do like.
Well, so the
Yeah.
funny thing I saw on Twitter too is the NBA has to vote, like the actual NBA teams vote on expansion teams for WNBA, and like
Yeah, because they've
pass
kept
them.
them afloat for the last 20 years.
to pass them, and there was one team that voted no.
It was
for the expansion.
Toronto.
No, it was the New York Knicks. They voted no.
Really?
Yeah,
That's weird.
I don't know where was the other one.
Because the Liberty's actually pretty good, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they have been in the past, I know.
Yeah. I think the Aces are good. Oh, Golden State. Golden State will start in 2025, and then the Toronto will be 2026. So they're one a year.
Can't wait, man. I'll be waiting.
Golden
Waiting for those
State, Golden State Valkyries.
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 What is that? What's a Valkyrie?
No idea. I don't think they came out with the Toronto one.
Oh no,
It's gonna have to be like the Dinosaurettes or something.
the Dinosaurettes.
They're trying to get to 16 teams by 2028. They're at 12 right now. With those two, it'd be at 14.
How do you spell that?
Valkyries, they spelled
Yeah.
it Valkyries.
There used to be a game Clash Royale. There was a Valkyrie, and she was like a little girl with a sword. But I don't know. I don't know what it would
Their
be.
logo's interesting. No idea what it is.
Show it. The Valkyries. What the hell? What the hell?
Okay.
Is that?
All right. Here. This is good. This sounds like a San Francisco deal here. Yeah. In Norse mythology, Valkyries are maidens who represent guidance, transformation, and comforting the following. They are also known as wish girls because they always follow Odin's orders. The
Interesting.
word Valkyrie means chooser of the slain in battle.
Huh.
So there you go.
Wow, interesting.
Very interesting.
I'm gonna get me a jersey.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's all I got, boys. It's good to be back. I missed y'all.
Gonna be
Miss
back.
y'all
We
too,
appreciate
man.
Our fans who like our post and unlike them too.
We had some unlikes.
We had a like and then someone unliked it right away.
Good. Thanks.
Not quick enough though. 16 seconds. Not quick enough.
Oh, so they liked it and said, no, I meant to press unlike.
Don't worry.
That's funny.
Good one. All right, here we go. Wrap it up.
All
Here we go.
Well, hopefully Kobe will join us back next week. It's always good to get Kobe's thoughts. He's always got something wondering on in his head. But y'all got anything else before we wrap this?
Football can't get here fast enough, boys.
Less than 100 days, man.
Football cannot get here fast enough. I'm sorry. I know y'all enjoy the rest of it. And this is a sports podcast, and that's great. But God.
Yeah, it needs to hurry up. The only good thing is we have 3-4 sports that are in like championship time. That's the only good thing.
Whoopity do.
It's like I don't watch NHL or NBA throughout the regular season unless get to the Western Conference.
I do hope Dallas wins, though. That'd be cool.
Oh, if both of them can win,
oh, that'd be crazy.
I mean, the Stars are legit.
With the Rangers that already won, bro.
The Stars are legit. And
that means the Cowboys are destined to win it all.
They're destined to win this year with Zeke. Zeke's going to carry them.
Zeke's going to run.
2,000
Zeke's going to run for 2K.
2K.
For real. He's just been resting the last 4 years.
Right.
No, he's going to come in weighing about 195, ready to go.
I want him at about 215 solid. It's like that little fat Ewok he is.
And just oxygen on him every freaking play.
Hey, man. Carry the tank out there with you if you got to, man.
Yep. All right. Well, that's all we got for you on this week's edition. Welcome back to the Sports Roundtable Trio edition. Be on the lookout for, some clips from coming on out. We got Coop's expanding. Coop's out of school now. Doesn't have too much going on in his life back at home.
If the clips do good, it's on Cooper now. So I'm just throwing it out there.
That's what I was about to get to. The first clip he posted, I'll say it for you. I told Big Boy right when it happened. The first clip he posted, 2,000 views.
2,000 views. The first clip I did. So I'm just throwing it out there.
We'll see if you keep it up. We'll see if he keeps it up. We'll let y'all know. If you see it on your page, like it so Coop can feel good. But please like, subscribe. Stay with us during this summer outing, and we're getting close to the fall. So, till next time, peace.